Ali Raza joined my batch program, and yesterday he cleared with all above target. People above target. Process above target. Business environment above target. Now, the most important thing to understand is that whenever a certified PMP clears, most time it can be a 1 month journey, it can be a 2 months journey, but everyone study at their own pace. So understanding them, how they are working, understanding their needs and their requirements, how they are doing each and every step is always a fascinating thing. So Ali, first of all, congratulations on clearing PMP finally with all above target.
Thank you, Amber.
Welcome. Now, Ali is a very calm person, I would say that. But exam has been an interesting thing. So, Ali, I would like to know first thing, how was exam?
Thank you, Amber, for your contribution during my whole journey with you. And exam was tough. It was not easy, especially the first 60 question was very difficult. And we planned last before going to exam last night, we will spend around 60 to 75 minutes for the first 60 questions. But as I told you, the first 60 question was quite difficult, and it took almost 95 to 100 minutes. And exactly, I remember that when I cleared the 60 first questions, I have only 130 or 135 minutes for the 120 questions. So, but the last 120 question was very, you can say that if someone is prepared, he has a good knowledge on agile, peoples, and especially stakeholders, so he can easily go through and clear the exams. And I just remember mostly questions I just read one time and then click, then okay. So last 6 MOOCs, which we will cover, especially their focus on the agile and the people. So mostly area of my exam, questionnaires from in that exam from agile, then peoples, and then stakeholder, and few of them are from procurement and quality.
Okay, so the most important thing to understand is that the most highlighted area in the exam is again stakeholder, communication, team, agile, right?
Yeah, agile and people. I will say both are very
People is basically stakeholder
important for PMP
people is
right now, as per
people is basically stakeholder
my
communication.
stakeholder and communication. You can say that in this.
People is stakeholder and communication team. अच्छा जी, ठीक है. Did you receive any question on critical path method or any formula question where you have to calculate the formula?
No, I didn't see any question from critical path method or the formula for the schedule, SPI or CVI, or and you can say that the cost related calculation. There was no any question.
Okay, so that is always important thing to understand, that no critical path.
Even though
Yeah,
even though before going to the exam last night, I just prepared all the calculations and do that. Maybe if there is any questions, so I have to be very quick. But there was no question from that.
So there was no question like that into that. Okay.
No, there is no question.
Okay, that's an important thing to understand. When you are looking at the questions, how things are left and how you can work into that, that's always a better thing to understand. Okay, guys. For those who are watching this video, if they have any they have any question they would like to ask, please you can raise your hand and I can give you opportunity to ask the question directly to him. Ji, okay. So Padma basically entered a question. Congratulations to both of you. You have handled the year on great note. Thank you very much. What was difficult about the first 60 question, lengthy or twisted? Yeah. So if you can answer that question, a very great question, please.
Yeah, so thanks, Padma, for your question. The first 60 questions were lengthy and they are also critical. Means that when you will go to the options, most of two options are accurate, but you have to go through the one most accurate option. So for that one, concept is very important. The second thing is that you have to carefully read the statement. Sometimes we misinterpret the statement, so we didn't go through the proper statement. So whenever there is a statement for the, especially right now for the 60 questions, they are lengthy and complicated. So and the concepts was very important.
Hmm. Okay, the concepts were very important. Acha ji, were you able to identify the keywords?
Sorry.
Were you able to identify the keywords in the exam?
Sorry, Amit, I couldn't
Were
get
you
it. Can you
were you
repeat that
able
one?
to identify the keywords? Keywords. You can also look at the question she put in the
Yeah, I was
comment
able
box.
to. Yeah, I was able to identify the keywords, but as per the PMI code of ethics, I cannot discuss right now.
No, 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 no.
But
We
I
are
was
not
able
asking
to.
the. We are, of course, that's what I said you before recording. We will limit our discussion to that. But were you able to identify the keywords as we discussed in the questions? These are the
Yeah, I
keywords.
was able to identify the keywords. Yes.
You were able to identify the keywords. Okay. If I put one more time, 60 questions, 85 minutes, then 70. So those time were important thing in time management, right? Acha. How our compliance, how important the compliance was in the exam point of view?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Amar, I missed that part. I was actually was going to mention that one, but I didn't interrupt you last time. There are certain questions from the compliance. So compliance is very important, especially technical compliance, then environmental compliance,
Hmm.
and other compliance which is required from the internal or external. So that is very important. So you have to know that how you prioritize uh, things with respect to the compliance. So mostly questions, I still remember few of the question. You can say that 5 to 6 questions from related to the compliance.
5 to 6 questions were all related to the compliance. Okay, that is a
Yes.
great amount of information. Okay, G Padma, please go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to check that by the time you finished the third section, how many minutes were left?
It's only 10 seconds was remaining. As I explained you, I exactly have 1 minute
Okay.
for each and every question. Last for 120 questions. So almost 30 or 40 seconds was remaining for the last question. So I just read it and just
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
Thank you, Padma. G Mohit, do you have any question regarding the PMP exam? You would like to ask to him how he managed the exam? G. Okay, so Ali, it has been my honor to work with you and to coach you and to go through the entire journey. And it's not just you, your entire group, as we were talking, is us cleared the PMP exam. And I'm happy all of your uh, friends cleared with all above target. It's although all above target is not an factor or something to measure, but it's always good to know that if you can strive for the highest, then sure, going for the highest is always a great thing. Thank you very much for your time. And yeah, it's always honor to work with you, to move with you. It was an interesting journey throughout it with getting time, not getting time, and all everything in between. So thank you very much for your time and
Thank
for
you.
the best of luck for future endeavors.
Okay.